Hi everyone! Today I will be giving my own personal review on Simple Plan's new album called Taking One for the Team. So for those watching in the future, Simple Plan's new album came out on February 19th, 2016. Simple Plan has been this band that's been really big in my life for so long that I can remember, and I've been constantly waiting for a new album ever since Get Your Heart On came out. And I'm so happy about this new album. It is awesome and it sounds like their older material, which I know a lot of fans want Simple Plan to keep making the same music that they have been making for the past, I don't know, 10 years or so. And we fans have to understand that not every single band can keep making the same music that they have been ever since they started out with, unless they're gonna sound like Nickelback. No offense if you like that band, but let's be honest. So Taking One for the Team, the genre that I would kind of classify this album as is pop punk between punk rock, and also it's been classified as power pop. For those who don't know what power pop is, it came in the 1960s once all the British bands kind of came over to America. So I'm just really proud of Simple Plan because this album is phenomenal. The one song that I'm probably least happiest about is probably I Don't Want to Go to Bed, because before the album came out, there is a version with Nelly that they did, which nothing against Nelly, it's just I'm not really into R&B or hip hop music. The version that is on that album I like very much better. Doesn't really have any background kind of electronical instruments in my opinion, so I like this version that is on the album. One thing that you can also see is that their song Saturday is not on the track list of this album. I don't know what happened. I know a lot of fans weren't really happy with this song. I'm guessing because it was sounding more poppier than what Simple Plan is probably thought of to be, which is kind of a pop punk rock group, which you have to give these guys credit because being in a band is really hard. And you know, Simple Plan has basically a cult following now. The status of their music and what it still is today, that it plays a big role in the music industry. And I know that Simple Plan not only has been influenced by other bands, but their band is still influencing many other upcoming bands today. So for me, my favorite song on this album is Farewell, which features Jordan Pundik from New Found Glory. He's the lead singer, and I cannot get enough of this song. It was really funny because today earlier in class I was listening to the album and this song had shuffled onto my Spotify because I was listening to the album so I could give a proper review of it. And I got so excited, so I turned up my volume all the way, not all the way up, but it was pretty loud, and so I'm guessing other kids around me could hear it, so I kind of had to turn it down. But nonetheless, a very good song. If you haven't heard Farewell specifically, I suggest you should go listen to it because, in my opinion, it's probably one of my favorites, if not my number one song off the album. And also because it has Jordan on it. I mean, come on, New Found Glory is a really good band too, come on. I mean, a few months prior, Boom was released as a single, which I'm in love with this song also. It's not so much poppy, but it is definitely kind of pop punk, which I love. It sounds like Simple Plan to me. Whenever I think of Simple Plan, I just think of pop punk in general, and this song relates to their older sound, which I'm really liking with this album, Taking One for the Team. It's channeling Simple Plan's older sound, which I really enjoy because it brings back so much nostalgia from whenever I was younger, back in middle school listening to them. And I know that middle school is only like 4 or 5 years away from me to this day, but it just brings back so many memories, as I'm sure it is with many of the older fan base. If I had to rate this album on a 10-star scale rating, 10 being hella awesome to 0 being dirt, I'd probably rate this a good 8.5 stars. I'm really proud of Simple Plan with this album because this was probably one of my most favorite albums to come out in 2016, minus Blink-182 and Good Charlotte, which they need to get up on that album. Simple Plan's Taking One for the Team. I was really excited for this album to come out because I've been waiting ever since Get Your Heart On. I love this album. Would I say it's better than Get Your Heart On? I really can't say that. Every album is different, and I really don't think you should compare albums side by side because each album has its own different characteristics, set of sounds, set of inspirations. So for me personally, I don't think it's right to kind of compare albums side by side. But I will say that Taking One for the Team has a very good progression from their older material, which I enjoy. I also really like the fact that the track list on this album is a very good amount of songs on this album, because generally whenever I think of an album, it should have anywhere from 12 to 15 songs max on that album. I know I have some albums that are only like 8 to 10 songs, which is good, but I really enjoy that there's more of a category, more to choose from, to listen to grasp onto. I know a good portion of fans aren't really happy with Simple Plan becoming more of a poppier sounding group, which me personally, I say go for it because they're a band, and if they want to make more poppier sounding music, then they should do what makes them happy, what they feel like is a good set of songs that they feel comfortable with releasing towards the world. I will say that this album is a lot less poppier than Get Your Heart On, but there are a few songs in here that are a little poppier that you can kind of dance to, which I love. I know whenever I was listening to it this morning getting ready for school, I know I Don't Want to Get Out of Bed came on, and it's like, ooh, I could dance to this, and it was kind of a boost for my morning, so I really enjoyed that. And I know that there's a lot of wide variety on this album. I know that there's not a lot, but I know there are slower songs, I know there are really fast songs, and I know that there's kind of like a mid-range, which I really like. I feel like to have a good album, you need to have a lot of pacing differing in order to kind of meet what the user wants. That's my review on Simple Plan's new album called Taking One for the Team. They need to get up on this world tour because I am ready for it, knowing that I will probably go to it because Simple Plan has been one of my very old childhood bands that I've been listening to for who knows how long. I probably came out of the womb a Simple Plan fan. They're just so awesome, and I was so excited for this album to come out today. So I really hope you like this review. If you want me to review any other kind of music, I don't care what genre it is, if you want to hear me give my review on it, let me know down in the comments because I'll be willing to do anything. I really like doing this kind of video. So yeah, leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope this kind of persuades you to go check out Simple Plan because I love this band. They're a great group of guys and I'm just so proud of them for what they're doing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a super awesome day. Yeah, bye!